What are SMART goals? SMART goals are a framework for setting clear and achievable objectives. The term SMART is an acronym representing specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals. This method helps individuals and organizations create goals that are well-defined and more likely to be accomplished. It is commonly used in business, personal development, and project management to ensure that goals are not vague but actionable and trackable. Who uses SMART goals? Individuals, teams, and organizations across various fields, such as education, business, and personal development use SMART goals. Employees, managers, students, and even people pursuing personal growth can benefit from using the SMART framework. It is particularly useful in environments that require clarity and measurable outcomes, such as corporate settings, academic settings, and in personal coaching. When to use SMART goals? SMART goals can be employed anytime you need to establish a clear path for achieving a specific result. They are particularly beneficial at the start of a new project, when planning personal growth objectives, or during annual performance reviews. Additionally, SMART goals are useful when revising ongoing projects or setting new targets after achieving previous ones. They can be applied in both short-term and long-term goal setting. Where to use SMART goals? SMART goals can be implemented in a variety of settings. Business, managers and employees use SMART goals to drive performance, track progress, and evaluate outcomes. Education, students and educators use SMART goals to improve academic performance and track milestones. Personal development, individuals use them to pursue career growth, fitness, financial, and lifestyle improvements. Project management, project teams use SMART goals to define project objectives, timelines, and key results. Why use SMART goals? The SMART framework offers several benefits. 1. Clarity and focus. By defining goals in specific terms, it eliminates confusion and sets a clear direction. 2. Trackability. The measurable aspect allows for tracking progress and determining whether the goal has been achieved. 3. Achievability. Ensuring goals are realistic prevents setting yourself or your team up for failure due to overly ambitious expectations. 4. Relevance. Goals are aligned with broader objectives, ensuring that efforts are focused on what truly matters. 5. Time management. By setting a time frame for goal completion, it creates urgency and fosters accountability. How to set SMART goals? To set a SMART goal, follow these guidelines. 1. Specific. Define the goal clearly, answering the 5 W's: who, what, where, when, and why. Example: I want to improve my sales performance by increasing my monthly sales numbers. 2. Measurable. Determine how progress will be tracked, and set quantifiable metrics. Example: increase monthly sales by 20%. 3. Achievable. Ensure the goal is realistic, considering available resources, time, and skills. Example: with a new marketing strategy and more client meetings, I can realistically achieve a 20% increase. 4. Relevant. Make sure the goal aligns with broader objectives and is worth pursuing. Example: increasing sales is aligned with the company's target of expanding market share. 5. Time-bound. Set a clear deadline or time frame for achieving the goal. Example: achieve the 20% sales increase by the end of the quarter. In conclusion, SMART goals are an effective tool for creating well-defined, actionable, and measurable objectives. Whether in business, education, or personal growth, the SMART framework provides structure and focus, improving the likelihood of success. By applying the principles of SMART goal setting, individuals and organizations can enhance their ability to achieve desired outcomes efficiently and effectively.
This quiz is designed to assess your commitment to learning about SMART goals and understanding how to set and achieve goals effectively. By answering these questions, you can determine how dedicated you are to mastering the SMART goal setting framework and using it to improve personal and professional outcomes. 1. How familiar are you with the concept of SMART goals? A. I have never heard of SMART goals. B. I have heard of SMART goals but I'm not sure how to apply them. C. I understand the SMART goal framework and use it occasionally. D. I am highly familiar with SMART goals and use them consistently in setting and achieving goals. 2. How often do you set clear, measurable, and specific goals for yourself or your team? A. I don't set clear goals regularly. B. I set goals, but they are often vague or unmeasurable. C. I set specific and measurable goals, but not always consistently. D. I consistently set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART, goals. 3. How do you ensure that your goals are achievable and realistic? A. I don't usually check whether my goals are achievable or realistic. B. I sometimes consider whether goals are achievable but may not always do so carefully. C. I regularly assess whether goals are achievable, but I might still overestimate what I can achieve. D. I always ensure my goals are realistic by considering my resources, skills, and time before committing to them. 4. Do you regularly track and evaluate your progress toward your goals? A. I don't track my progress regularly. B. I track progress occasionally but don't do it systematically. C. I track my progress regularly, but sometimes forget to reassess goals. D. I consistently track my progress toward my goals and adjust them if needed to stay on course. 5. How do you set a deadline for your goals? A. I don't usually set deadlines for my goals. B. I set deadlines but they are often unrealistic or not specific. C. I set deadlines for most of my goals, but I may sometimes leave them open-ended. D. I always set specific, realistic deadlines for each of my goals and work to meet them. 6. How do you ensure that your goals are aligned with your long-term objectives or values? A. I rarely check if my goals align with my long-term objectives or values. B. I sometimes consider alignment, but it's not always a priority. C. I ensure my goals align with my values but could do more to align them with long-term objectives. D. I carefully consider how each goal aligns with my long-term objectives and values before setting it. 7. How do you adjust or revise your goals when challenges arise or circumstances change? A. I rarely adjust my goals when faced with challenges or changes. B. I adjust my goals occasionally, but I often stick to my original plans regardless of obstacles. C. I revise my goals when needed, but it could be more strategic. D. I proactively adjust and revise my goals based on feedback, challenges, or changes in circumstances to stay on track. 8. How committed are you to learning about goal-setting frameworks like SMART? A. I'm not very committed to learning about goal-setting frameworks. B. I'm somewhat interested in learning more but haven't prioritized it. C. I'm committed to learning about SMART goals and occasionally seek resources or training. D. I am highly committed to mastering goal-setting frameworks like SMART and actively look for ways to improve my goal-setting skills. 9. How do you prioritize your goals in relation to other tasks and responsibilities? A. I don't prioritize my goals, and they often get overlooked. B. I sometimes prioritize my goals but often let other tasks take precedence. C. I prioritize my goals, but I could improve how I manage competing tasks and responsibilities. D. I consistently prioritize my SMART goals and ensure they are aligned with my most important tasks and responsibilities. 10. How do you celebrate or recognize your achievements when you reach a goal? A. I rarely take time to celebrate my achievements. B. I acknowledge my achievements occasionally but don't make it a habit. C. I celebrate my successes when I reach a goal but could do more to reflect on the process. D. I regularly celebrate my achievements and reflect on the lessons learned to set better goals in the future. Scoring guide. Mostly A's, 1 to 2, low commitment. You may not yet be fully engaged with SMART goal-setting principles, and there are significant areas for improvement in setting and achieving goals. Mostly B's, 3 to 5, moderate commitment. You have a general understanding of SMART goals but could benefit from deeper engagement and consistent application of the SMART framework. Mostly Cs, 6 to 8, high commitment. You are committed to learning and applying SMART goals, and you understand the importance of specific, measurable goals in achieving success. Mostly Ds, 9 to 10, exceptional commitment. You are highly committed to setting and achieving SMART goals and consistently apply the framework in both personal and professional settings. Your proactive approach to learning and refining your goal-setting process is likely to lead to excellent results and continued growth. Next steps. By completing this quiz, you've gained insight into your current commitment level to learning about SMART goal setting. Based on your results, consider setting a goal to explore it in more depth. Whether you're new to it or have experience with it, identifying areas for improvement can help you better contribute to process improvement and organizational success. Send your score to the email listed in the comments section and become part of our ecosystem for further future developments.